does. I the only time it wouldn't is if somebody asked me not to, and they still get it. I don't remember. I sort everything so everything goes to them. I can't help it. I do try to like make notes of it and stuff, but it just ends up happening. I have too much that I have to ship out. I'm on quite a bit. Well, we're gonna see what we can do, Forklift. We're gonna see what we can do right now. All right. Good luck, everybody. It's rip time. Don't forget to follow me on YouTube. That's where all the replays are. Bet. All right. Now, this is simple. We've got 3 hobbies. We've got 2 megas. We're going to bring these down because if you've ever been in a break before, you know these long, tall boxes just love to play games with you. And Herbie's falling over here. Herbie, stop it. All right. Drop this down just a little bit more. Uh-oh. B-Wax is just straight up laying the law down. All right. Good luck, everybody. Starts with the megas. Empty box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Got all our packs. We got all our packs. That's another empty box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right. Good luck, everybody. What's up, Big Mac? Let's see what kind of deeds we've got tonight. Joe Mixon, Gardner Minshew, Chris Godwin, Leonard Williams. On the blue, Jatavian Sanders. Okay. Tyler Newman and Joseph Alt. And the Choosman hits already. Chew, you can rest easy now, bro. The break's over for you. You did great. I think he's in here, but I don't know if he's paying attention to me. I don't know if Arkham's here or not. Because I know Sconnell's on. Jerome Ford, Patrick Surtain, Quentin Johnston, Mike Mayer, and a nice little Roma Dunze for the Bears. We'll take Darius Robinson and Jalen Kata. All right, he made it clear. It says the Choosman's here, but you never really know where the Choosman's at. He's here, he's there, you know. Luke Musgrave, Deontay Johnson, Pat French Fries, Dallas Goedert. For the Cardinals, rookie recruits Marvin Harrison Jr., Mason Smith, and Tipolodicus McQuaid on the base. It's a start, Nick. It's a start. Think this is our mem. Zaire Franklin, C.J. Mosley, Aaron Rodgers, Lambjack. Okay, that's a little different. For the Ravens, we'll take that. It's a good start. Okay. We've got a Jabril Peppers for the Pats, Jeremiah Trotter, and Blake Corum for the Rams going to Schuster. All we are is dust in the wind, dog. A llama jack. Okay. Let's get it poppin'. Zay Jones, James Cook, Zach Ertz, DeAndre Hopkins. On the play action, Malik Neighbors. Start. There we go, Tater. Quinion Mitchell and Jalen McMillan for the Bucs. Okay. I'm not mad at this mega. Now just give us a case hit, okay? You know? Just top it off with a case hit. Okay. That's right. Play action. Hunter Zone. Good evening, brother. Javonte Williams. Mark Andrews, Geno Smith, Debo Samuel, Adisa Isaac for the Ravens, Braylon Trice, and Jalen Hurts. We've got one more mega to go, and then it's just hobby action. Hobby action. Sweet. We ain't nowhere near done yet. Bijan Robinson, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Kayvon Thibodeau, Danny Dimes, Mr. Lob for the Raiders, Lou Fowl, and Christian Wilkins. Lob shows up a lot. He does. He shows up a lot. Maybe not as much as some others, but he shows up a lot. Joe Burrow, Pacheco, Justin Jefferson, Jonnu Smith, Rook, stop it, Bethany, Javon Baker, and Adonai Mitchell. I didn't say it. It wasn't him. I don't know what you're talking about. I was trying to beat you to it. CeeDee Lamb, Kyle Pitts, Tua, Puka, Javon Baker again, Kamari Lassiter, and Austin Eckler. I'll take a Kamari. We need us a QB out of this box here. It's QB time. It's QB time. Dawson Knox, Jeff Okudah, Alvin Kamara, Antonio Gibson. On the throwback, 2014 Roma Dunzi, Dylan Lobb, and I don't know who that was. I don't know who that is. It's a Falcon. G-Town Playa. DeAndre Swift, Gabriel Davis, Hayden Hurst, Max Crosby, Jaden Daniels on the rookie recruits, Chop Robinson, and Jared Verse for the Rams. And I just take care of all of these right here, right now. Makes it easier to get all this stuff out to you guys. I'm just saying. Got our Mem, Myles Garrett, Jahan Dotson, L'Jarius Sneed, Lucas McCaffrey, because Arkham's talking trash in the chat, Joe Alt, Xavier Legette, and Jonah Ellis. Xavier Legette. And that was the end of the retail. That's it. No more retail. No more. All right, let's do one of these first. We got two of these to do. So we'll do this one first. Good luck, everybody. It's hobby time. That's right, Arkham. One, two, three. Not sure there's anything in that. 1, 2, 3. That makes 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. There it is. 3. So we'll do I think that's the RPA right there. Empty box. We got all our packs. Hey, Joe Boo, I know you're my boy and all, but holla at me, dog. Terrell Owens, Howie Long, Marcus Allen, Randy Moss. What's going on here? It's just upside down. Chris Carter on the refractor. A very nice Ricky Parasol out of 99 on the Voltaic. Look at that. That's nice. Cheeseman, not bad. Malik Neighbors and Cooper DeJean. That was a good pack. Oh, yeah, I like that. Yep. 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 Just looks good. Okay. Oh, and let's not forget about Chris Carter. Going to Mr. Nealon. All right, I like the start of that. I like the start of that. Keep on rolling, baby. That's Kurt Warner, Chad Johnson, Ed McCaffrey, Edrin James. For the Steelers, Hines Ward out of 149. Not bad, Arkham. That's pretty cool. Malik Neighbors, base Voltaic, Bucky Irving, and Jaden Daniels. Yes, yes, yes. All of that. Yes, all of those. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Don't mind if I do. Thank you. And a little numbered Hines Ward to top it off. Okay. That's right, Chris Saxon. Marshall Falk, Lawrence Taylor, Jerome Bettis, Eddie George. Kamari Lassiter auto for the Texans. Not terrible. Very good player. Going to Stranger. Stranger, I don't know if you have his auto yet, but you do now. Very, very good player. Jalen Polk on the Circuit Breakers, Junior Colson, and Brock Bowers. Hello. All right, one auto down. Drew Bledsoe. What's up, Dom? Sterling Sharp, Champ Bailey, Jason Witten, Devin Hester. This might be our... Oh boy. On the conductors for the Saints out of 275. Drew Brees, Duval, Joshua Carty, and Jackson Powers Johnson. Good. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it, playa. Sit and chill for a little bit. We got nothing but hobbies left to go through here. Maybe we'll see something cool. You never know. Marv. Oh, it's the insert from Optic. Andre Rison, Ricky Williams, Phil Simms, Fred Bolitnikoff. It kind of looks like that might be an auto. Nope, just a refractor. Jonathan Brooks, Ricky Parasol on the base, Voltaic, Sua Matia, and another Kamari Lassiter. Cheeseman, you're eating a little bit. Just a little bit. Steve Young, Joe Theismann, Charles Woodson. Sweetness on the refractor for the Bears. Troy Franklin for the Broncos on the auto. Okay. Hang on, let's get him taken care of. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and say it. I have no idea what's on that RPA. Our autos were Troy Franklin and Kamari Lassiter. We're going to find out, aren't we? Walter Payton. This should be interesting. Jermaine Burton for the Bengals. It's the base circuit breakers. Lou Fowl for the Cowboys and Cole Bishop for the Bills. You just got a Cole Bishop, dog. You just got a Cole Bishop, dog. Tony Dorsett, Josh Cribbs, Richard Dent, Terrell Suggs. Doesn't want to let go of whatever this is. Tyrese Knight, not familiar with him, for the Seahawks out of 199. Malik Neighbors on the refractor circuit breakers, going to the G-Men, going to Tater. Rook and Eric All. Hashtag Pizzade. I'm getting a little anxious about this. I'm getting a little anxious about what this RPA might be. I'm trying not to get my hopes up too much. Stop. It is not. They didn't even make one of those. They better not have. Anthony Richardson, John Elway, Roger Staubach, Emmitt Smith. Bo Nix on the refractor. Sweet. That's going to Hayden. Bryce Young on the refractor voltaic for the Panthers, going to the Cheeseman. Terrion Arnold and Mason Smith for the Jags. Kimberly. And let's not forget about Bo here. Okay. Jim Kelly, Jonathan Ogden, Jason Taylor, Archie Manning. For the Panthers, refractor, Luke Kuechly. Conductors, Anthony Richardson for the Colts, Jalen Wright, and Isaiah Davis for the Jets. How was your Monday, Kimberly? Good Monday? Regular Monday? Mine was chaotic. But it's okay. Here we are ripping. We made it. Little Kuechly action. Bo Jackson, Joe Green, Richard Sherman, John Riggins. Out of 225 for the... Oh, that looks sick. Somebody spladooshed on it. Out of 225. 23 out of 225 for the Raiders. Going to Rob Nealon. Michael Irvin on the Glimmer and Gleam. Roman Wilson and Chris Braswell. It's just got to look at it. And Mikey Irvin going to Wise. The first Cowboy we've seen, Wise. It's a start. It's a start. That's all we can ever ask, is a good start. Where there's one, there can be another. Number one. Luke Kuechly, Walter Payton, Chris Carter, Keyshawn Johnson. We got a rookie here. Oh, hi. Marvin Harrison Jr. on the refractor for the Cardinals, going to Nick. That's nice, bro. Emmitt Smith, Glimmer and Gleam. Jared Wiley and Joe Alt. And here we are. We're here. Here it is. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. This has been a good box. Very nice legends. Good numbered players. Let's see here. Good luck, everybody. Herman Moore, John Randall, Darrell Revis, James Harrison, Cade Stover on the rookie, Amarius Mims for the Bengals, conductors Steve Young. Oh boy, who would it be? Who is that? Xavier Leggetti out of 125. 37 out of 125 for the Panthers. Okay. And that is Cheeseman Flex. The Chewster. And we got one more of these left. We got one more of those to do, but we got a Phoenix to do first. Nimitz just broke something. He just threw something across the room. It was a glass of milk, and it busted all over the wall, and now he's got to go clean it up. Does anybody still drink glasses of milk? Does anybody in here sit down and have a glass of milk? Like, I want a glass of milk. I'm going to buck a glass of milk. Does anybody still do that? Does it exist? Bethany does. Your daughter does. I'll go ahead and say it. I've done it plenty in my lifetime. I'll tell you that. But man, I haven't done that in a long time. This is a weird box already. Empty box. Because the RPA is usually sitting on top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. This okay. Oh, now I still buck chocolate milk. Don't get me wrong, but it's just a glass of, whole milk. A cold glass. You put it in the freezer, and you're having a glass of milk. Does anybody still do that? James Cook. Did they give us an auto right off the bat? Good luck, everybody. It is an auto. Chavarius Ward out of 199. Not terrible. Autos, he could have done a little better. Najee Harris out of 299 and Javon Baker. Oh, Kim pops off. I'll tell you right now, I've done it plenty. Just haven't done it in a long time. Haven't had that, oh, hey. It used to actually be something that I would want. I don't know what changed. And by the way, skim milk's not milk. I felt like I needed to go ahead and say that. That's I don't know what that is. That's milk water. Logan Wilson, Quincy Williams, Dak Prescott on the contours for the Bengals. Nice, bro. And Edrin Cooper on the Silver Wave for the Pack. Little Jamar Chase Silver Wave contours. It can have that effect. I agree. In my youth, I can definitely remember waking up and going and bucking milk. For sure. 2 o'clock in the morning. All right, I'm going to go buck some milk. Hafanga. Sweat. Josh Hines Allen. Olakun for the Jags out of $3.99. And a nice little Malachi Corley color match out of 21st on print out of 25. That's kind of nasty. Croy. Did I look at that right? First on print out of 25. There you go, Croy. A little something, something. And if anybody has missed part of this or whatever it may be, I do a recap at the end. So I think we got a filler. Stephon Diggs, Zach Moss, Deshaun Watson filler. Braylon Allen, base rookie rising, and Marshawn Nealon. Oh, a true milk drinker, huh? Nico Collins, Aiden Hutchinson. For the Bears out of 99, 16 out of 99. That is wrong. Ooh, nice little patch there on the bottom. Rookie rising, Rome Odunze for the Bears. Not bad there, Arkham. Garrett Wilson for the Jets is out of 299. Croy getting a little another deed in. And Edwin Cooper. It's a nice looking Rome Odunze there, bro. That's a keeper. Is Marv in Phoenix? Huh? Yeah, Marv's. He doesn't sign in it, but he's in everything. He's in both products. Trayvon Walker, Micah Parsons, George Karlaftis, Jaden Daniels on the base contours, and Michael Hall Jr. for the Brownies out of 299. It is not numbered. No, Ian, it is not. But it's the Silver Wave. Do I have something like it's this card. It's this card, but on the contours. I know it's a brown. Can you believe it? Ramondre, Levante David, C.J. Stroud, Jesse Bates III for the Falcons, and that is out of 125 in a Flournoy for the Cowboys. Something, Josh. We need more, though. Ty J, Quay Walker, Kirk Cousins on the refractor. That's not what I meant, Josh. Contours, Silver Wave, C.J. Stroud for the Texans, and a Javon Bullard for the Pack. I've barely even seen him, to be honest, on the contours. I pulled out of 50 when I first started opening the product on the contours. That wasn't like that. It was better than that. I'm kind of feeling something's in that, so we're just going to throw you down to the bottom. Tyreek Stevenson, Saquon Barkley, Kyler Murray. Hey, that's more like it, Mr. Exum. Michael Penix, and that is going to be out of 50, and an A.J. Barner for the Seahawks. Nice hit there, Mr. Exum. And A.J. Barner. B-Wax, you still with me, dog? You still with me, dog? We still got a whole nother hobby after this. We ain't done yet. Xavier McKinney, Nick Bosa, Gardner Minshew the second. For the Pats, Ramondre Stevenson on the Silver Wave, and Keelan Robinson for the Jags. Travis Kelce, Max Crosby, Breece Hall, Filler, J.J. McCarthy on the base rookie rising for the Vikings, and a Marshawn Nealon for the Cowboys, and that is out of 199. Going to Wise. P-Wax, I know. We got another hobby left. We're not done yet. It's not, nothing's set in stone yet, mister. TJ Watt, Jalen Warren. Will Shipley, 5 out of 49 for the Eagles. Big. This should be a nice patch, I hope. Oh, it's an excellent patch. Hang on. Let's take care of that. Will Shipley for the Eagles. Look at that patch. Now, that's a patch. Oh, that's a patch. There you go, dog. Devontae Adams, and that's going to be out of $3.99 for the Jets. Another deed for Croy. And last but not least is an Adonai Mitchell out of $3.99 for the Colts, going to Charles. All right. It's here. Appreciate you, Kim. It's here. We're here. The finale. The last box of that case. Good luck. By the way, I got another one. One, two, three. Doesn't feel like you're there. 1, 2. That's got to be right. Yep. 1, 2, 3. That's 6. We're going to put that RPA right at the bottom for a special finale, hopefully. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. Good luck, everybody. Empty box. I will do a recap at the end. So don't worry about that. Ray Lewis, Boomer Esiason, Joe Thomas, Antonio Freeman. Oh, no, don't be an auto. Thank you. Will Reichert, punter for the Vikings. Michael Irvin. I think he's the punter. No, he's the kicker. My bad. Michael Irvin on the Glimmer and Gleam. Jaden Daniels base and Junior Colson. That's my bad. My bad, dog. My bad. No, you sure didn't, brother. But who are you breaking with again? I forget. I forgot whose break you got in. Peyton Manning, Dan Fouts, Eli Manning. We got a wide receiver here. For the Bills, Refractor, Andre Rison. Redemption. Edrin Cooper. Brock Bowers. Ricky Parasol on the Voltaic base. Good luck, everybody. This could be very good. Resurgence rookie signature of Chop Robinson for the Dolphins, going to Forklift, bro. Forklift, you know, I don't, you know what to do with this? I tend to ask that question just to make sure somebody doesn't know what's going on. See, Kim knows. All right, I'm going to stop. But I don't want to. Ricky Parasol. Brock Bowers. Paulie, it's actually not that bad with tops. Their turnaround's right around 4 weeks. I've got one on, should be one on the way. Okay. Yeah, the turnaround's about 4 weeks on tops. They're a little bit better than Panini. We'll start a fire with it. For a top, who is it, Paulie? Tim Brown, Terry Bradshaw, Steve Largent, Aaron Donald, gold out of 50. Rookie. Spencer. Oh, no, it's yellow. It always throws me off. Out of 225 for the Saints, Spencer Rattler. Taj Bradley. Okay. CJ Stroud refractor, Jermaine Burton, and Xavier Leggetti. Taj Bradley. Is that a football player? I don't know Taj Bradley. I don't. I'm just being honest. I don't know him. Baseball. Okay. Eric Dickerson, Anthony Richardson, John Elway, Roger Staubach. Kurt Warner for the Cardinals out of 149. Emmitt Smith, Glimmer and Gleam. Jalen McMillan and J.C. Latham on a jaunt. And that's just the way it is, folks. People must be driving terrible around here. Emmitt Smith, Jim Kelly, Jonathan Ogden, Jason Taylor. He don't want to let go. What the? Oh, that is sick. Kerr Saxon, I hope you're not in here. Big. I hope you ain't passed out with the munchies, but 6 out of 15 on the Surge Protectors auto. Jason Kelsey. He's passed out. He passed out with his hand in a bag of Doritos. But he'll find it when he gets it in the mail or he watches the replay. Malik Neighbors. Oh, okay. All right, bad. Somebody's going to want that big. Kerr Saxon's one of them. Archie Manning, Bo Jackson, Joe Green, Richard Sherman. For the Seahawks, A.J. Barner. Brett Favre on the refractor, Glimmer and Gleam for the Pack. Marshawn Lloyd and Troy Franklin. Big, that's a good question. I've seen some of his autos go pretty well. I don't know what out of 15 for him does. You probably have a hard time comping that because I doubt that anybody else, if anybody else has pulled it, they'd have to have posted it and sold it too. So I don't know. The best you can do is type in Jason Kelsey out of 15 auto and see what pops up. But that's different. It's green too. Paulie Walnuts with the $12.99. It definitely goes for more than that. John Riggins, Drew Bledsoe, Sterling Sharp, Champ Bailey, Phil Simms on the refractor, Circuit Breakers Jalen Polk, Tyler Guyton, and Adisa Isaac. So it was Chop, and I don't know what to think. Jason Witten, Devin Hester, Andre Rison, Ricky Williams, Chop Robinson out of 249 for the Dolphins, Kurt Warner Conductors, Braylon Trice, and Malik Washington, University of Virginia. I was kind of thinking in the 300 range, just initially in my head, because I've looked him up before. I've never had. I think at one point I did have one of his autos, but you guys know I do primo packs and stuff like that. So, plus I do have cards on eBay. And if anybody in here is ever perusing through my eBay, I post that stuff for people to make offers. So I make sure it doesn't. Basically, I put a price on it to where if somebody wants the card, they need to make me an offer. Phil Simms, Fred Biletnikoff, Steve Young, Joe Theismann, Charles Woodson. Ooh, a little Xavier Legette at a 149. Fuaga, Anania Smith. The Choosman is destroying this break right now. Absolutely not, Nunya. No, that's a bad idea. TikTok does not like that. Never would I ever try to do that, ever, for any reason. Andre Reed, CJ Stroud, Torrey Holt, Rob Gronkowski, Fashanu for the Jets, Steve Young, Brendan Rice, and Spencer Rattler. Yeah, it's not a good idea. Not on here. You've got other places you can try. I wouldn't try to do that here. Not only that, but they definitely don't want that happening at all. 0% do they want that happening. I do not recommend it. Michael Strahan, Donovan McNabb, Troy Polamalu, Doug Williams, Ricky Williams for the Dolphins on the refractor. A nice Jalen McMillan last on print 99 out of 99 circuit breakers. Going to Mr. Bowers, Theo Johnson, there he is, and Peyton Wilson. All right, we're down to one to go. One more to go. The finale box. The finale box and pack. And when we're opening this again, it'll be out of a fresh case. Good luck, everybody. Again, I know most of you leave when I do the recap. Don't worry if you didn't do well. Like I said, I'll see it when I sort it. Plus, you guys do a pretty good job of letting me know that you're not doing well as the break's going. So, I'll take care of you. Ask anybody. Ask anybody. Maurice Jones-Drew, Terrell Davis, Anthony Munoz, Jim McMahon, Latu, Devontae Walker, Jermaine Burton on the base circuit breakers. I got you, Paulie. How about you get a card right now? How about you get an RPA? A Marshawn Lloyd RPA. There you go. And just like that, you got an RPA. All right. That'll do it. But again, like I said, you know I got your back. That you don't really have to worry about that here. And if you're new, you'll see what I mean when you get your package. If you didn't do well. But I'll be back on again tomorrow night. I post all my breaks before I get on. So if you're trying to get a good squad, you might want to be paying attention in the afternoon when I usually post that video, because that's going to be your shot at the Pats or the Commanders or whoever it might be that you're going after. Thanks, Wise. Thanks, Nick. I'll try to get this. Hopefully I'll get this video up tonight. I hope. As long as it cooperates. But you guys enjoy the rest of your night, and I'll see some of you tomorrow, I'm sure. Thanks, Ian. Thanks, Big. Kerr Saxon, always a pleasure, brother. Have a good night. We got a little recapping to do here. Tater, appreciate you, bro. Line Hunter, have a good night, bro. All right, recap time. Kerr Saxon, bro. Isn't it cool though? Ricky Parasol, Roma Dunzi, Kamari Lassiter, Malik Neighbors, Blake Corum, Roma Dunzi, Marvin Harrison Jr., Jatavian Sanders, Chop Robinson, Adonai Mitchell, Jalen McMillan, Ricky Parasol out of 99, Xavier Ligeti, Lambjack Patch, Jesse Bates III out of 125, Cade Stover, Michael Irvin, Anthony Richardson, Tyrus Knight out of 199, Walter Payton, Troy Franklin Auto, Kamari Lassiter Auto, Brock Bowers, Bucky Irving, Chris Carter, Jaden Daniels, Luke McCaffrey, Adonai Mitchell out of 399, Garrett Wilson out of 299, Hines Ward out of 149, Jaden Daniels, Malik Neighbors, Jalen McMillan, CJ Stroud Refractor, Conductors, Devontae Adams for the Jets out of 399, CJ Stroud, Contours Silver Wave, Edrin Cooper Silver Wave, Voltaic Malik Neighbors, a nice little Drew Brees out of 275, and a Cooper DeJean. Michael Hall Jr. for the Browns, the one and only Bethany got. Malachi Corley out of 25, first on print, going to Croy. Michael Penix, rookie rising out of 50, 4 out of 50. Kirk Cousins, Najee Harris out of 240 or 299. Marvin Harrison Jr., Luke Kuechly, Howie Long out of 225. Bo Nix, Bryce Young, Malik Neighbors, Jermaine Burton, Jaden Daniels, J.J. McCarthy, Ramondre Stevenson, Michael Irvin, Will Shipley on the very nice patch out of 49, 5 out of 49. Andre Rison, Ricky Williams, Spencer Rattler, Xavier Ligeti out of 149. Fashanu, Chop Robinson out of 249. Phil Simms, A.J. Barner, Brett Favre on the refractor. Kurt Warner out of 149. Chavarius Ward auto for the Niners out of 199. Jamar Chase, Chop Robinson redemption. Jaden Daniels contours. Jalen McMillan last on print out of 99. Kurt Warner for the Rams. Spencer Rattler out of 225. Xavier Ligeti, Brock Bowers, Steve Young, Malik Neighbors, Emmitt Smith, Ricky Parasol, Marshawn Lloyd RPA out of it's not numbered. Jason Kelsey 6 out of 15 for the Eagles. That card's nasty. Roma Dunzi on the RPA out of 99, and a Xavier Ligeti out of 125. That's not bad, folks. That's not bad right there. But that is the end for today. And hey, what's up, Mike? Sorry, we're in and out here, brother. Yes. Which one did you get? Hang on, Big. Make sure I'm looking at the right card. Oh, yes, you can. Let me know when you got that. I know it's kind of hard to see the number. There you go. That's kind of helpful. All right. Nunya, it's in my link tree. Just go to my link tree. It'd be easier to get to it that way. Yes, sir. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. I'll get us something up there tomorrow afternoon. It's going to be Resurgence again. It's been too good. But I'll find something else to put in there. Maybe Phoenix or something. Finest. Something I'll put in there. Have a great night, everybody. Appreciate you. Thanks for spending your time with Primo, and I'll be on tomorrow night, same time. If you want to get a little ripping in, you might want to do it here, because I just tend to pull a little bit of fire. I just do. I just do. Plus, I got Jobu. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I'll see ya on the flip side. Bye-bye for now. You too, brother.